Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Tainted Grail. Now, in this episode I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to pry somewhat north of the graveyard. And in doing so, I may run into the odd bit of trouble. Because shortly north of the graveyard is a ruined fort full of very nasty, heavily armed men who mean me some serious ill will. They're likely to bring a lot of harm towards me, and I am thinking it would be very wise to check my healing supplies. Oh, we got some big healing potions, that's all good. And a bloodsucker potion. Okay, this could get very interesting then. We shall see. So for now, let's put on a little bit of a burst of speed to cover some ground. And I will work my way through the graveyard again. Now, I'm not promising I can defeat these brigands today. There are a lot of them, and it will involve getting hit an awfully large amount. Now, I see you. Got him. And when we do engage, it would be well for us to avoid... Right, what's our smallest? 20? Yeah, that's tiny. It's best for us to avoid looting until the battle is done. That being said, there will be a great many bodies, and ours may very well be among them if we are not careful. So, fingers crossed everyone. Let's go batter the ever-living fuck out of these bastards. And if you think they don't deserve it, you'd be wrong. Nice to get a bit of practice in there. There we are. Oh. Okay, we're fighting skeletons first then. And you as well, apparently. There we go. Warriors are here, ready for us. A little outpost for the ruins on the hill up above. Likewise, these are also nasty buggers. Do you? I don't blame you. I see fear in your eyes too, mate. Because you are dead. Look, the other one's off to my right somewhere. Okay, we'll take this one. Don't like those.
To your hovel, coward!
Don't like those notifications. Okay, now we're over encumbered. Oh well. In that case, we might as well do the whole thing slow then. Where is he? Where are you, dead body? I know we fought somewhere around this location. There we are. Okay, let's get some food down us. 60, 72, sure, we'll take that. let's take it nice and steady. Work our way towards the wolves. That reminds me, there's a shrine over there. Wolf shrine. We might want to go look at it and maybe interact with it at some point. There are a couple of dead peasants around here who I believe have been murdered by these nasty buggers. I'm not sure if I've looted both of them yet. And we are at full health. There you can see a man standing in the... Well, I won't really call it a gateway. Ah. Well, there's a body I haven't relieved of its burdens just yet. Look, I need to take care of these wolves now, because if they join in later on, it's going to be a problem. That's one. Two. Where? Oh, fuck! Okay, new plan. Operation Survive the Bear. Operation Survive the Bear was a success. But barely. Yeah, I know what I said. Now that's placed a significant dent in our healing supplies. Let's get those two ready. We're going to... Wait, 5 of these? Sure. And a neatly folded letter. My dearest, words cannot express how much I look forward to the day of our union. The world is dying before our eyes, but our love will be the light that dispels this darkness, and our children will be the heralds of new hope. My mother will always stand in our way. I am yours. I will enter your family with humility and gratitude, and the All-Mother will bless us. I cast aside my family name without regret. The only thing that matters is you and our shared future. I know that you will not be able to read this letter, my love. That is why I asked you to hold on to it until our wedding day, and why I am now reading it to you. This way you will know that I am entering into this union without any doubts, and with a steadfast resolve to never leave your side. Yours forever, Nowell. Ooh, the quick recording check looks good. And now, onwards into danger we shall press. Ooh, that is... Why is that? Okay. Now, this is going to be a big fight. That will involve me taking lots of damage and hitting back hard against the bullies. Also, any moment now, preemptively healing. Come on, you cunts. Yeah! Okay, you're first, are you? Now there shall be more. Many more. See them sprinting down the ramparts at me. At this point, I'm going to be taking damage. Frequently. And striking where I can. Take out Well, anyone I can, really. Got him. Right. Good. You bastard. You can fuck off. Got him. Right. This is a somewhat more manageable situation now. You two. Just one now. Last. Fucking arrow notifications. Now. Oh! That was big. That was tough. That was not the last of it. Okay, let's pop that in there. Okay, that is only 25. Okay, fine. It's a percentage. It's not an amount. Right. We have now picked up plenty of things, including this weathered flesh grub. Now, we've obviously leveled. We're just gonna... Hang on a minute. No, this is correct. Weird. For some reason I thought I was still level 17 last episode. Right. Now, the majority of foes are up on the ramparts and battlements above me. And we are going to go clean out this place completely. It just might take us a little bit of time. And I see you up there. Now, if you can come down on your own without bringing any of your friends, that'll be magnificent. However, that's not likely to happen, and we're just taking everything. It looks like a powerful spell. Thunderstorm is a magnificent name for a spell. And we also know from our map that one of the evil buggers is here. Let's gobble up. And expect to get hit a lot on our way up here, because we can't really cut. Oh god, okay, haha. Got him. Now get a bit of cover here momentarily. Let us... So that's 54. Go for the big 56s, or the 75%ers. Yeah, go for them, because it's going to get rough. We've also picked up more stuff. Thunderstorm, 10 spirituality, clearly something we're not casting anytime soon. Yeah, if you could come on your own. Got it. There's someone curled up there against the wall that looks quite dangerous and nasty. And possibly dead. Aha! Right, you. I had her staggered there for a moment. Lady, we're not even using our special power you don't know exists. But, oh, you bastard, okay. That's gonna hurt. Not a healing potion, some other kind of beneficial. Yeah, you just keep hitting us then, that works as well. Or you die. Now, she had a full suit of armor on her. And we'll be looking at that in a little bit, because now, obviously, it's getting a bit dark. The weirdness is closing in. And we know how the enemy like to replenish their numbers, so we don't want to be coming back here. Wait, no tag for that keeper. Interesting. I'm going to try this way a little. Okay. Got it. Howling Crest. I'll look at that in a moment. Well, I'll look at it all. Might as well do so now, while it's still considered fresh. So we have Silent Silia's head, a quest objective, so yeah, we'll just take that back. 2 Wolf's Fang daggers, which do big sneak attack damage. Assassin's gloves, more sneak attack damage. Armor, sneak attack damage. Mask, sneak attack damage. Trousers for sneak attack damage, and boots for sneak attack damage, all of which require perception, which is an ability I may have been overlooking somewhat. Howling Crest. Shield. Pushing creates a strong gust of wind, dealing damage to enemies in front. Blocking damage before a push increases the distance and the damage dealt. Interesting. Oh, there is one of you still alive up here. Somewhere. I'm sure we'll find you. Presumably in that tower there. Oh no. You. Oh, you're weird-eyed. Thing. Chip steel, what? I think there's some kind of gauntlets. Right, okay. And I'm thinking we're just going to rest out here once we've fully cleared the location. Food. Do we have a small... 54, that's terrible. There we go, munched. And there it is. Let us pray we are not attacked during our search. Well, at least we're safe while we're lockpicking. Aha! Safeness is now gone. So be it, then. We shall continue. It's interesting. Some more trousers. And this will lead back to the entrance, but there's a little point here where we can drop down like a menu and find a dead body with a spell on it. Let's take this. Or this. There's obviously something else over here. Cooking for Resistant Part 1. Well, there's so many Part 1s. More recipes we didn't have before. Iron lung. Oh, that reminds me actually. Did I pick up a particular item? I did not. I'd better look into that then. It should be on some boxes over there. So we will pop along here. And... no, we're not going that way. Okay. This way it is then. Ooh, it looks dangerous and mysterious out there. There's also so many things down here to pick up. But when we were being shot at on our way up here, there was something we didn't quite have time to snatch, and it's incredibly worthwhile for us to obtain this item. This is where I, of course, find out I picked it up and used it already and forgot all about it. Let's just hold off a moment. It should be here. Adamant aurochs. Possibly one of the most valuable items in here for us. Because the adamant aurochs. Let's just look at these. Mad dog. Excellent. Ooh, greatly reduces health, I see, but it gives you loads of stamina. Scorching Blaze, another powerful spell. We'll probably stove his spell. Increases dash speed by 30%. Excellent. Wintercrone's Wrath. Shoots a spread of 5 chilling projectiles, which, on a heavy cast, increasing accuracy with longer charging time, deals bonus damage when fully charged. We have Village Healer's Robe. Cooking for Resistant, Part 1. Again, we'll read that. There we go. Iron Lung Stone plus 2. Increases stamina regeneration by 30. Would be amazing if we had enough stamina for that to be significant. Adamant Aurochs plus 3 maximum stamina permanently. We're using that now to go from 80 to 83 maximum stamina. Tempest Alliance increases mana shield by 3%. And Steel Gauntlets. Not broken or rusty. So we are going back this way. Do we check that little platform over there? I mean, we've basically been there. Are we just going straight down to the courtyard? We've been up here already. So it's just a matter of down onto this one. So we shall scout out this little piece of the scaffolding. And it would seem our curiosity has been rewarded. It was a worthwhile excursion after all. How far into the night are we? A good bit, but there's still quite a way more to go. Now, of the various brigand leaders, Silent Silia is the only one to give us a full suit of enchanted armor. The other two had fairly mundane protective equipment. Wow, just take everything. What, can I go up this ladder? I can. Let's do that and pop down on the other side. This campfire cannot be interacted with. I can, however, cook and craft potions here. So let's do a little bit of that. Oh wait, were there actually some potions on here? No, it just looked like it. And as for cooking, I'm probably missing some vital... Oh, I can't interact with that one. Okay. Understood. Probably missing some vital ingredients anyway. Ooh. Although I'm picking up some useful things here, like butter. The things you normally have to go and buy from merchants. Now... I can just... You know what? I shall. I can just walk outside, drop a campfire, and rest. That's probably in my best interest, to be honest. Because then I can travel back safely during the day and only have to fight a few skeletons at the graveyard. Maybe a Grindylow as well. Because if I try to fight my way back through this night, it's going to get very, very rough indeed. I believe I've got all the bodies. And also... Uh-oh. Okay, that's it. We heard the bell. Let's take that level. Now, as I said, I believe I've been overlooking perception. We put a point in perception, that'll put our critical chance up to 7. And I can push that up to a 9, which I'm going to do because critical cascade will increase our chances of critical, and respite in cruelty will restore our stamina upon critical, enabling us to stay in the fight. And then we can get back into the fray, atone in suffering. Prepared block. Let's see, do we have anything else to do with... And all these things that fully restore stamina would then allow us to go into... poised for impact and first blood, right? So it's all good. Let's get some sleep. In the safety of our magic fire. Now, we fought something like 5 burly ruffians at a time there, in close combat, possibly more. That is not something we could have even remotely done when we were making our way out of the island asylum, so let us praise the power of Arthur for cleansing our body of the Red Death, but also praise our returning strength as we begin to return to health. You know, it's working out really nicely for us. Also, we don't want to tangle with a bear again anytime soon. And not even remotely. I'd say we've done quite well there. I'm impressed and proud of my achievement. Yeah. That's great. I was expecting it to potentially take another 2 or 3 episodes worth of trying there, but we... Hello? Seems to be distant and beyond the rocks. So I'm going to presume down in the village. Let's keep our mace to hand, though, as there are still walking bones in the graveyard. There's also that secondary crypt we could go and explore. But for now, I think we go back to the keep and claim our reward. I did face Silent Silia once on the previous patch. Again, I was about level 6 or 7, and she absolutely destroyed me. And she was not in the keep at that point. Instead, she was just out here at a little campfire, just beyond the drowned village. If we can make our way past that abandoned stronghold, maybe up this path here. I mean, our main way is going to be from the bridge, really, isn't it? So around here. There's still Senan the Giant, who's going to be horrific. But we have a number of things up here to interact with, and hopefully some more missions we can pick up. Drinking buddies, that's the one we want to go for. Although this is closer. Okay, that gives us some objectives for the next episode. Additionally, I didn't have to use any of those. Blimey. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to make some more healing potions and save up to craft a new piece of armor. Speaking of which, we do want to be improving our armor crafting techniques, probably by making a lot more arrows. And we can safely ditch our weapon for now. We've taken this Grindelow out, so it's only if we want to engage with any ruffians or vagabonds along the road there. I'm thinking next level, a point into endurance or practicality would be good. Although, if we put a couple more points in perception, we'll be able to try on this whole outfit. No rush, but we could really look it up. Look at all those helmets. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 of them plus her. We took on 18 evil scumbags in one. In groups of up to 5 at a time. Oof. There might have been more than 5 at one point then. Wait, no, because 3 of them were down at that little outpost, so we took on 15 of them in groups of up to 5. Okay, so there was 5 at the gate. Then their 2 archers back up made 7. The 1, 2 on the wall, 8, 9. Because there should have been a second wave of attackers inside the courtyard. Oh yeah, there's one on the walls, I'm thinking. So I've got most of them accounted for. I can account for approximately 11 or 12. Oh, and her. Yeah, so yeah. That's most of them. Makes sense. I see you. I could introduce you to some arrows. But I'll not do so. Actually, if we can get up to Dexterity 4, we can start using that lightning bow, which is magnificent in its thunderous destructive capabilities. And that would also encourage us to spend some points in the Dexterity trees, possibly increasing our parry window, because I don't know if I've ever successfully parried yet. It seems to be virtually impossible. Just like in all the Soulsborne games where they tell you, you can't block, you have to block, but you can't block because we'll just kill you if you block because we're evil fuckers. You can block or you can dodge, but you can't block. And then once you try to block, you just get killed for trying to block and punished, and you think, why did I ever try to block in the first place? And you're supposed to be a brainless sheep and just try to dodge everything. Or just keep blocking and pray that it eventually pays off. And at the end, it's actually almost better than dodging to be able to block. But you have to go through such a hard road to get there. Oh, unless it's Bloodborne or Sekiro, in which case you can't block and you just have to parry constantly, which is even harder than dodging. Also, I don't believe in invincibility frames on dodging. It is a really, really stupid and horrible design technique that encourages people to dodge and get hit and take no damage and go, as long as I dodge at the right time, it doesn't matter where I dodge to or when. I'd rather something like Severance, Blade of Darkness, where dodging does matter, but you need to actually avoid the hit when you dodge. Otherwise, you get hit because you didn't dodge, and you take the damage. Yeah, exactly. The whole point of dodging is to get out of the way so you don't get hit. Now let's see Orla first and see what we can offload onto her. I mean, basically everything if we wanted to. But let's hold on. I'll give her the rusty crap and Grindelow hammers. I wonder if that'll have less clipping. It's a straight up 85 blocks, so the waning ward should really be called the waxing ward, because waning is dwindling and getting smaller, waxing is growing larger, and would make more sense because that's what it does, right? But I suppose it drops. The thing is, it drops all the way down, it doesn't dwindle, it just straight flat out goes. Okay, let's get rid of that. And 2 of these. Here we go. Excellent. Anything here? Oh, yes. Magnificent. I do like the fact that in earlier versions of Early Access we had the ability to recycle items at the smiths instead of selling them, which allowed us to get a number of low quality, crafting ingredients back out of them. It saved this glut of excess money. Maybe there are some high level shops, right, in the end game, which with some really expensive items that can't be crafted but are far better than anything we can get and cost so much money, we need to build up all this extra money early on. Now then, I took care of Silent Silia.
I see that Silent Silia has finally been shut up for good. She earned that moniker because she liked to silence travelers by slitting their throats. Well, I hope she met the same fate. I wonder what it sounds like when a blade pierces the trachea. Anyway, the reward is yours.
Looks at head of mace. Not exactly the same fate.
Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would.
And once you did.
Go, the hunt awaits.
That is a massive amount of experience points. Puts us a lot closer to 20th. And probably should work on that two-handed weapon skill a bit at some point. Sorry, my foot's really itchy in a place that I'm kind of having to scratch it with the other foot. There we go. Would be nice to keep working on replacing these with upgraded versions and working on the body section. Then again, we might need to increase our encumbrance load before we can improve the body section. So let's see. We should obviously purchase leather and chop wood. But first, if we're going to be picking up all that firewood, we're going to need to lighten our load. There's the lever. Look, I'm not picking up yet. Put it on the table there. I need to make some room for it. You'll understand shortly. Okay, so that's a dozen items from that section. Almost worth keeping one of those, actually. And we will sell all of these and those. Then we'll address this area. Oh. It's hard clicking the same buttons over and over again. At this point, we're just selling anything that isn't got a blue background. Oh no, don't end on a 5. That's not a multiple of 6. You messed up my whole system. Oh, right. Okay. Let's go. Woo! It's like we're flying. Right. What can we get? Okay, and if we go all the way up to here, not even +1. Right, so. Okay, chance of better. Wow, okay, hang on. Okay, reasonable odds, but what else can we make that might help push it up? We could just make a load of leather gloves, right? And then buy more leather in the next few days. And with the firewood, well, with the wood, what could we make? Hafted weapons, obviously. If we could find some more copper when we're mining, that might help us significantly. But let's chop away. We're obviously going to need to replenish our consumables next time. We do want to push up our crafting skill, which is best served by creating a bunch of minor items. So, let's begin with some arrows. I could buy some more wool. You know what? Actually, that's a really good idea. Let's be an idiot and buy a lot of wool. Actually, we got so much money, we could easily afford that. So, wool. Still only weak. Okay, chance for better is now. So then if we throw all this in, +2. But okay, 47, 48. You know what? Yeah, just no. Let's go for that. Hey! Another upgrade. Oh, wait, we could have made more leather. Oh, well. 4 goes up to 5. And gets us another point of maximum stamina. We'll have to wait there. And we'll obviously have to do some mining. But we are slowly becoming the Iron Knight. And it is glorious. Also, let's just take a moment here. No clipping! I don't expect to be able to pull off many pushes with this. But I do expect to be able to sell off the shield I was not using. There we go. Let's go store some items. Right, to lighten our load. We will stick a few things in the chest. The spells are rather light, I don't need to worry about those. The spell staves, wands and rods, on the other hand, are probably weighing us down significantly. And you know what, actually, while we're at it, let's see, that can go. This can go in. That's probably it by the look of it. Right. 27, 22, so yes, big improvement over the axe. Okay. Speaking of which, if we pop... Did I? Oh. Oh. I'd better rectify that wrong. I appear to have sold off the assassin's body armor, which could explain why we have such a high... There it is. Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to sell that. I meant to put it in my chest and probably never wear it, although maybe just to see what it looks like. Then sell it. So we will store the entire assassin's armor set. The gloves do give full hand coverage though, which is nice. And it's some decent boots. So we've just put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full set of armor. Excellent. Let's make some potions, because why not, right? We're still here, still going. I haven't run out of energy yet. Woohoo! Jan, you have books I have not yet purchased. I probably should pick this up for the Fool's Rush. I already have the moss from a cursed well from another source. Let's grab this. And this. And you know what? Go for it. There we go. Through the Blacksmith's Eye. Weakening Blades. By Gernot Dagfinn. Camelot's Chancellor, Lulach Malloy II, defended his wife's honour in a duel against the infamous Bardolph the Malicious. Despite Malloy's dismissal of claims that Bardolph enchanted his weapon, the blade's peculiar glisten told another story. Weapon enhancement is no longer exclusive to arcane practitioners. Smithies have debated ways to extend such effects for an edge in combat. In this case, Bardolph's weapon was far from ordinary. Though Bardolph suffered the first wound, his strikes inflicted unusual effects on Malloy. Scratches, trivial at best, drained the Chancellor's speed and vigour with each passing moment. Sensing foul play, Malloy moved to forfeit, but Bardolph seized the chance to strike him down. Fellow guildsmiths and I deduced that Bardolph coated his blade with dual substances, one to slow, the other to weaken, a grim testament to the growing potency of enhanced weaponry. Or poison, if you will. Well then, let's see what we can craft. What do we need here? Drowner's tongues? Oh, we can get those. Why can we craft fish oil with less than 6 fishes? Health potion. Sure, we can go with that. Just continuing to hone our craft. And if we can consistently deliver the same outcome, we will have larger batches of potions to hotkey. Poison build up. No, we're not going to poison. There we go. Wait. No, he's not going to be selling drowners' tongues, is he? That would be a bit nonsensical. Speaking of which, I'm really not looking forward to the big fish quest with the sea monster. It's probably not a fish. I should also check my cooking options, but I can probably do that next time. For now, though, oh wow. You know what? Now we've got some time. Let's go find a cooking fire. As we walk at a slightly sprightly pace across the courtyard, I'm not going to give this man a drink. He needs to learn his lesson, which he seems adamantly dead set against. So, oh, we can make everything. Scones, excellent, let's do that. Very nice scones. Right, let's make some more then. Is that honey? It is. Oh, honeyed scones, that sounds quite nice actually. Just work at it and this will disable something else with the use of all the butter. Yeah, the onion buns, right. Let's work at this while we have some blueberries. It does, however, delay the creation of certain... Yeah, we can make some mashed potatoes, sure. Fish soup. We probably want to hold off on the fish a bit, make some cabbage rolls instead. Excellent. And we'll hold off on the fish soup. We got some cooking skill, that's all great. Let's see. So groats we could do with 4. Groats, butter, garlic. You know what, I can look at this next time. I've got a level, I've done well. Alright, well, thank you all for watching me. I hope you all enjoyed this episode as I wrap this one up, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.